Alright, working on stage 2, widening the axles. What I did was I measured the axle itself, went around everywhere on my home garage, and I found the rotisserie axle that was actually perfect fit. Other than waiting to order something and waiting a couple days to get it in, I sacrificed the rotisserie arm that I've never used anyway. Moving into the front, looks like I'll be cutting this here at 2 inches in, both sides. This slides out. I can simply make a new one out of flat stock. So we'll be doing that. Measured the motor shaft here that goes into the body, and I believe it's a holiday weekend. I believe we can go to Home Depot when it opens up again and get some parts to run that through the body fully. So that looks like it'll work. This way we won't have a delay knock. But it's a little bit further ahead. And I just wanted to show you where I'm at right now. I did run into a problem when I took the car apart. The charger input, where you plug the charger in, the red wire fell out. It wasn't soldered in very well, and I have no idea where it goes, so I'm going to have to figure that out. If you know or could take a picture, when I flip the car around, I'll show you what I mean. But I'll have to get a meter and test it. But until then, this is where we're at, and we're going to go take a break and come back to this later. Here are your spindles lowered. The next frame will show the axle spindle extended, and from that we're going back to the video and top it off with a picture of before and after. Okay, to lower it, I chopped a little bit out of the bracket and slammed it down. I took a picture before and after, and I'll try and incorporate that into the video. It's a different camera than this. Updating on the aventador. I cut a solid axle longer. I'll have to put washers in it and space it out. I actually used a rotisserie from a barbecue, which was the exact size. I didn't use it anyway for anything. I've had it for a few years, and I didn't want to wait to order another axle online. So, that being said, perfect fit. There we go, straight. There we go. Nice and snug, the way it should be. Low welder. And I'm working on the front end now. I'm going to see how I'm going to tackle this. Space it out. I'll probably end up doing a piece of flat stock, definitely to enlarge this piece. And this should be on all fours, widened by the end of the night or tomorrow morning. Here we have the before and after picture as promised, and coming up next is the homemade drill and bracket I made to put the groove back in for the locking C-clips. As you can see, it worked perfect. And the next frame coming up is coming back through the stock body mounts, is a spacer, 2 washers, and the C-clip that holds it all together. Done nice and clean, no butcher job here. Alright, here we are at the end of stage 2. Car is lowered. Has the hourglass look with the wheels. The front sticks out about 1 inch, and then in the back we're like 1 3/4 inches. That's the way it should look anyway. Shouldn't be both the same, but we're getting there. Steering, everything works. Now I got to work on body modifications. And that's a wrap for tonight. Okay, here you can see I'm playing with ideas with the PVC piping. I extended it to put it into the body of the car, and it won't knock now. It's a little long, but just to give you an idea, I didn't glue anything together. I'm only going to glue one side, and I also had to notch the PVC tubing on the inside for the hardware for the speed controller on that motor. For the axle, you saw I took a picture where I grooved it. I had wife hold the drill, and then I took the die grinder to it and cut a little notch, both ends. I welded the stop washer in for both the wheel and on the body. I plan to put metal either here or on the inside, since we no longer have all these braces for the axle. So 2 pieces of metal will hold that up pretty well. Here you can see the front axle. I extended that, welded it together. Probably necessarily didn't need to cut this when I did before. I put it back together, and we'll go from there. This is part of stage 3. Thank you for watching my modified Rastar Lamborghini Aventador project. Stay tuned, check back again, and we'll see what happens next. Thank you and good day.